I got a question for Lay Legend. I think a lot of people here want to hear. I've been reading some of the comments, and I'm kind of curious too. Just like, what's your best piece of evidence that you can offer us that Tupac's alive?
Sabo, we already talked about that at the beginning, but we'll
I'm gonna say something else, right? We'll show evidence that he died.
Hey,
I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm asking dude though. He asked me a question.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a homeboy that got killed or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And were you at the hospital when he died?
Was I at the hospital when he died?
Yeah.
Nah.
When your homeboy got killed?
Nah.
Were you there? Did you see them put the sheet over him or the mark come and pick him up and all that? Did you see that?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
So you seen that on the same homeboy that we're talking about?
Yeah.
But my point to you, Ray, is did you see all the stuff that happens afterwards? Because that's where y'all trying to shoot at us. Or did y'all see him go into the morgue? Did you see him get put in the crematory? Did you see this and all that? You know your father is dead from a gunshot wound and all of that. But you didn't see all of this. But we know that Pac got shot and was in a hospital laid up, because now y'all saying the goddamn hospital's involved in it. Y'all saying the crematory is involved in it. Y'all saying his mama's involved in it. Y'all saying the security is involved in it.
But peep this though, he said all in his music though. He said a lot of stuff in his music he said, my time away just made perfection. You think I died?
About the number 13 jersey that Orlando had on. What the fuck? I mean, because he had number 13.
I don't really like to get. I don't really like to get into the numbers and all that stuff in the 13. But I mean, it's crazy how he died on Friday the 13th.
All those things are up for debate, right? I mean, it's kind of how you interpret things.
And that's the same thing it's the same thing from what they telling us that he did. It's up for debate. Because a lot of people that say he died and he was laid up in the hospital, nobody said that. Nobody can say that they seen Tupac dead. Even Reggie Wright said it.
Yeah, but you don't need to see someone dead.
I did see my dad dead. I did.
I went to your dad dead in the hospital and in the mortuary.
Yes.
And down in the basement. Were you the one that went to go and identify him?
My whole family did that. I'm just saying. I mean, that ain't that. We not gonna turn this into the thing. I'm just telling y'all something I didn't went through my life. I'm questioning this shit right here because it's in his music, and at the same time, every time one of his family members get in front of a camera, they always drop some type of, oh well, this, she went through the back door. She escaped through the back door, and then why would his mom take her son to the mortuary?
I wish all of this was true. I wish it was true. I wouldn't have any respect for Tupac Shakur if this was true, because my point is, a man 22, 23 years later, why would he go into hiding when he can come back and be Elvis? Y'all would make that nigga Jesus Christ himself if he came back alive. And so why wouldn't he come back and be here and say, here, I'm back, y'all. Go give me my 3 or 4 years. Let me go sit up.
Because it's too much. He probably had too much people trying to kill him. Man,
Legend, do you think the stuff he talked about in his music where he said, you thought I died, you don't think that's referring to the first shooting and him going to jail?
Nah, no.
So he's just ignoring the fact
my
that
time away just made perfection. You think I died? Why would he say that if he was in jail? If we knew he was in jail?
Because everybody abandoned him when he was in jail, as if he were dead.
But he's speaking on if my time away just made perfection. You think I died?
Let me on the same stuff, y'all. Come on. Let me say this and move on, because a young lady brought this up a couple times, and I've heard this from a lot of Pac's friends and people I've spoke to. Tupac got a big ass mouth. That's no disrespect to Tupac. Pac got a big mouth. Pac said his goddamn self. He got a big mouth, and his mouth keeps him in trouble in many interviews. If Pac was alive, do you guys honestly think with all this fuck shit that's going on with his estate, with his money, how everything is being handled, do you actually think that Tupac will sit down and be quiet this long while everybody is fucking over his money and fucking over his music and chopping and screwing all his shit up? Nah, that ain't the Tupac that I would think will sit down and be quiet and accept any of that, especially dealing with his money and his music.
Reggie, can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Tavo.
I was just gonna say,
but we can't keep going over this.
Yeah, we not gonna get. We can talk about everything else, but at the same time, his family is living real well, especially the sister. And
she could be
it's been stories that his mom been caught going overseas. I mean, going into different countries with millions of dollars.
I ain't never heard that. She really got arrested for that. They raided.
I have.
If she got caught with marijuana, they went back and raided her house. And so, if that was the case, they would have found all that money and all that there. When they went and raided her house, folks, some damn weed. So yeah.
Okay, I got a question.
Last thing I was going to say about this, if I can just say one last thing, and then I won't bring that up again. But the only thing I'm going to say is that, because I think we all have these experiences in our life. Obviously, we've all had great grandparents or ancestors that we've never met because they died long before we were even born. We didn't see them die. We know that they're dead. That's not an argument to say because you haven't seen someone dead that they're not dead. That's not an argument. That's illogical. So you have to go with evidence and facts. If you don't know certain things, then you can't simply assume if it's not this, then it must be that, because that's just not logic, right? So when you don't know something, like we're not sure if he's dead. Like, I mean, I think all the evidence would help point to the fact that he is dead. I think everyone has more or less accepted that. And, you know, if you want to believe that he's alive, you can believe whatever you want, but that doesn't mean that it's a good argument. In fact, it's a very poor one, considering all the evidence that's out there.
All right. Okay.
My question is this,
y'all are crazy. Yeah.
Yo, only thing I was going to ask you is this then. Hold up. But with that being said, right, you wouldn't admit there was some shit around the Tupac murder, like his mother not cashing in the insurance policy, Suge saying he paid $3 million for a cremation. You don't think that's kind of suspicious, though?
Yeah, shit. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Let me ask you a question, Gab. Where do you stand? Do you believe that Tupac is alive, or do you believe Tupac is dead? In your own words.
I'm like bipolar. I tell everybody. Some days I wake up and say, "Man, what the fuck Ray did pull it off?" I tell any nigga that. Some days I say, "Damn, they killed my dog." But
okay.
In my heart,
and would it be your dog if he did that? If he's hiding out like that, would that be your dog? Would that be your dog?
If he was, I don't know why we'd be hiding though. The circumstances, if the government was trying to kill him,
and the insurance policy, where is the insurance policy? Who said there was an insurance policy? Who said that?
Yo, I seen it. I seen people with a contract before. They were saying his mother ain't cashing the insurance policy.
His mama couldn't even pay. His mama, they were broke. First of all, Tupac's mother was not over the insurance policy. That was his sister. His sister got that life insurance policy along with, I believe it was a car and something else that was his. The sister got that life insurance policy. That was not left for the mother. That insurance policy was for his sister. So someone gave you some false information.
$3 million. $3 million cremation.
Yeah, hold on. With the $3 million cremation,
put money on his book. We were called, so if they put money on his book, you think they're gonna pay a motherfucking insurance policy before we had?
But my thing is this: how was Pac broke if he had all these songs that he done way before and all the shit and the movies and shit?
Oh, I ask that every live stream. Why y'all always want to blame Death Row for him being broke when he did 5 albums and 3 movies and a publishing deal? But y'all always want to blame on Death Row. Oh, Death Row.
Yeah, but my thing is this: was he really broke though?
Oh Lord. Oh yeah, he took it off.
I don't mean to offend you here, but I think there's a lot of things you simply don't know, but then you seem to assume an answer. If you don't know something, the best thing to do is just say you don't know. Don't assume things because you're wrong.
All right, John, would you please ask the damn question?
Hold on. What's his name? What's your boy name? What's your real name, dude? That's asking the question.
Yeah, you can just call me T. But why? What's up? Go ahead.
So don't do
You seen Tupac dead? Was you there?
Listen,
now, was you there? Was you there? I'm just asking the question. Was you there?
That's irrelevant.
Exactly.
I don't need to be there.
And I don't need to be there either.
Right.
Listen, y'all. But
you haven't been on the sun, so you don't know that. Come on, man.
Listen, hold on. With all due respect,
I'm not even speaking. Go. Talk.
This is
a question for Lay Legend, and I do mean this respectfully. Given what you believe in, yeah,
that's John. Come on, talk. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, given what you believe in everything, what are your thoughts on Afeni suing Orlando for wrongful death?
I don't know. I mean, I have no idea.
We know you don't have no idea about shit.
No, I'm saying I have never heard that before. I have never heard of her suing Orlando Anderson.
Yeah, Google that. You'll see the court
You
documents.
never heard that?
I have never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh.
Homeboy from Toronto, but the jet one.
I ain't even reading.
And I don't mean that disrespectfully, honestly. If you haven't read into that,
I never heard of that. I never heard her suing Orlando Anderson. Because how she gonna sue Orlando Anderson for wrongful death? That nigga ain't had shit. So what she gonna sue? That's the thing. What he got?
It was just to get justice.
So how she gonna sue somebody that don't got nothing?
It was to get justice. Yep, and she was suing.
He was suing.
Hey, you got to do more research. Like, come on, man. You can't come out here and you don't know anything. You got to do more research.
My thing is this: I don't even know you, bro. So I don't even know why you speaking to me.
I don't need to know you.
But I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know right now. How she gonna sue him if he ain't got nothing? I done sued people before and I done got paid. But how she gonna sue somebody that's hella young that ain't got nothing? What's she gonna get from Orlando Anderson? Tell me.
Late. And you have a good point there. And let me just tell y'all the real.
What's she gonna get from Orlando Anderson?
Hold on, let Reggie talk.
Red, break it down, Red.
Right.
Break it down, Red.
And he's right. You're bringing up a good point, Lay. You're bringing up a good point. But the reason was it was really a cross complaint. It was in response to her suing, of him suing Tupac. She cross complained him and said, "Okay, if you suing my son for the assault in the MGM, I'm suing you for being responsible. We have enough evidence to sue you for the responsible of the death of my son." And so don't y'all watch Judge Max's all the time when you get a judgment for one thing, and then what Judge Max usually do to the person that cross complaint? He said, "Okay, I award you this amount, but I'm going to also award you this amount. So none of y'all both get zero." That's what that was really about.
But Orlando ain't got shit, so that's the thing.
If I get a $3 or $4 million judgment for getting assaulted about Tupac, then what? Then what would you do? Instead of paying him some money, you'll sue him. But the reason why we settled out, before y'all start jumping down my throat, saying, "Oh, well, Reggie, you settled out and you made a deal with him." Yes, we did. We did it for $60,000 because how much was Tupac worth at that time? It was worth a lot of money. So $60,000 to pay a motherfucker and his attorney.
I don't believe Orlando Anderson is a shooter. If it was a shooting, I don't believe he was a shooter at all because he would have been dead. He would have been dead if he went back there bragging. He would have been dead like a couple weeks later.
Why? Then he bragging in his hood.
Oh man, come on,
man. He would have been gone.
You can't be safe in your hood. You ain't safe in your hood.
I'm safe in my hood. I'm safe wherever I go.
Okay. Well then.
Lay, come on. These are embarrassing claims, man. You can't.
Nigga moved to Lakewood. Nigga moved out. They hid. It was a war.
Yeah, he
was high.
And he got
y'all watch the war.
And he got shot.
Don't you remember when Snoop came through in the car and said, "Niggas, what y'all doing hanging on the street? Nigga, don't y'all know it's a war going on? You stupid motherfuckers better get off the street." I know you know.
Let's talk about The Wire, yo.
So that's my favorite show.
Where's Let 'Em Wire? You love that bullshit. Wire.
But y'all remember what I'm talking about when Snoop said that? That's how it go down when it's a war. Nigga, you going high. You lay low. You lay low.
You look what you just said. You going high.
When it's a war.
So, Lay, who shot Tupac then? If it wasn't Orlando, who was the shooter? Or was he not even shot?
He may have a point. He may have a point.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I'm not even going to answer your question.
Why not?
Why would he say his nephew that caused his sister to have a motherfucking stroke? Why would he say him? Why wouldn't he say Big Dre? Why wouldn't he say that? Big Dre was dead at the time too. So why would he say that? Why in the fuck would he say that he killed Biggie if he wanted to go and just lie about a shooting to get off on the case? For all of you that believe that, why wouldn't he just say, "Okay"?
Point. That's a good ass point. Yeah, Rome talking about that. That's a good ass point.
If he's an LAPD and it's an LAPD case, and Greg Kagan and them can give immunities on LAPD shit to get that drug case off on him, why wouldn't he just say, "Oh yeah, I killed Biggie. Yeah, I did Biggie"? If he gonna lie. Why take it away to Vegas where it was something that really Vegas ain't never, Vegas DA wasn't involved in that. Y'all see on TV how the U.S. attorneys and the DA.
Nah, I'm saying it's possible, but why ain't nobody got at him?
Why is it impossible?
Why ain't nobody got at him? Why ain't nobody got at him if it's really true?
Why? Who?
There could be many reasons.
Who? You think the outlaws gonna go around for it? You gonna take
you gotta get out more.
I don't fuck with the outlaws. Them niggas is some suckers, especially the last two niggas that's out.
Who? You gotta get out more, man. You gotta get out more. Come on.
No, I'm out more.
All right, guys, come on, man. Me and Road tripping though. Me and Road tripping. Everything Road, this shit good, ain't it? I got some popcorn. I like this dude from Canada. He alright with me.
Yeah, I like him.
I like this guy.
Gab, I got a question for you, Gab.
Only...
I got one for Gab.
Hey, if you guys are going to talk about keeping it real, let's keep it real. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just complete bullshit. I mean, no offense, but it's just a waste of time. I think most of the people who are writing comments, they can see that too. So, I mean, you know, if you're 5 years old, you can believe in Santa Claus too, but let's be honest, this is for grown-ups now. Come on. Sometimes you got to wake up. You got to move past the bullshit.
So you believe everything you hear and read, right?
No, that's
you believe everything you hear and read, right?
No, not at all, actually.
Okay then.
I believe the facts are presented with evidence.
You was there at the hospital?
Oh my goodness! So have you been there for the
hospital
who died?
No, I'm asking you a question.
I have not.
Was you there at the hospital? You was you around death row?
No.
Was you around death row?
I just need to be able to examine facts and evidence. Whether I'm there or not is
ain't no evidence. Ain't no evidence. Ain't no evidence.
You can hear the truth. Yeah,
all hearsay.
You don't understand what evidence and facts are. I'm sorry, you don't, though, right? You once you understand what facts and evidence are, then it's much easier to determine truth, right? Otherwise, you can just talk like you're...
So where you got your facts from? Where you get your facts from? Murder rap?
I get, more than just murder rap, all right? I'm not just talking about murder rap, but you can do your research and you can find out a lot of these things, whether it's from Reggie, whether it's from other people who were involved in death row, whether you can deduce from logic.
But it could be one big conspiracy, though. It could be one big conspiracy, though.
Of course it could. It could, absolutely.
Okay,
there's no evidence to prove that.
And there's no evidence that he died.
Yeah, no, there is evidence that he died. You're just not wanting to see it.
So you believe the autopsy picture is real? Like, man, if that was the case, I would have had somebody on the line with me that believed the same shit I believe. You feel me? Like, who is this clown that's something on here? You feel me? You do. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's just like he coming at me, like, you feel me? Like, what? Like, it's like, you still hire this cat?
Lay Legend. Hold up real fast. The thing is, he's not questioning Lay about Tupac being alive. He's questioning Lay like on his Tupac wisdom. You know what I mean? So it ain't about Lay, him just representing Tupac being alive. They going at it. They're trying to Lay doing research. I'm like, that's kind of disrespectful, but it ain't my place to say that. I'm laughing because I'm coming here real funky, like, you know. No, I don't.
But God, it's related.
I don't think it's a disrespect thing. He's just basically saying, you know, do your research on it. I didn't look at it as disrespect. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do your research on certain things. Like, okay, I could say like that goddamn Malik Shakur bullshit. You dropped the ball on that one, buddy. You didn't do your research. That motherfucker was the biggest fraud. And I was like, yeah. That nigga's a fucking fraud, dog. You know, I said to myself, I said, look, you the only one that's pumping that bullshit. Your man's them ain't pumping that bullshit. Your man's them gonna let that shit blow back on you. Did I not tell you that? I told you that.
Yeah,
when I first started to
I'm a stand up. I had my chin out the whole time, and when I realized that, you had your chin.
Right. You had your chin out.
But I had to let him talk, because he was already doing interviews. I ain't make that nigga up.
You know that nigga still listen. That nigga Malik Shakur, yo, he said a lot of bullshit.
But I don't know if he really related to them or not, though, because I did some of my own research. And that nigga there, he got some kind of ties to them. I'm not saying what he said was true. If I thought that was true, then I would have left this shit up there. But he definitely got some connection to them. I don't know the capacity. Yeah.
Okay, you say this nigga got some connection. Mopreme said this motherfucker, they don't know this dude. Spoken with Mopreme, and Mopreme literally said he don't know this dude. The dude is a fraud. Never heard of him. So why would Mopreme basically lie about knowing this asshole? Then
you talked to Mopreme? You talked to Mopreme?
I got Mopreme.
You put that you got an interview with that? You saying that?
My Mopreme ain't talking right now. Got the June, man. Mopreme, we talk on the.
Nah, I'm asking you when you say you talked, you didn't record the shit or nothing like that. You ain't got it. You ain't got no evidence yet.
I don't do that shit. That sucker shit. I would never record. That's why I get.
Nah, I'm saying like, or like not record, but I'm saying like you the only one that's coming out saying this, so we don't have actual proof that he's on the line saying this with you, right?
Well,
you just going off what you saying that you spoke to him, right?
Well, no. Actually, there's proof in my elite group because we did a text message too.
Oh, I got some things, but I mean, I feel like some of these guys are a little bit sensitive, right? I say some things that get sensitive.
I don't think you like him, and I said I don't want to disrespect or talk bad about him because he's not here to defend himself. I think he does it for clickbait, just to do it to try to make money off the channel. I really believe your crazy ass believe that shit.
I do believe you. I do believe you're alive. I mean, you see, I'm for real. I mean, but at the same time, what?
Do you believe Elvis is alive too?
Nah. Why?
Do you believe?
That's like the dumbest question I've seen, bro. For real. Tupac is the only black African American that people think that he alive. Ain't nobody talking about Elvis. This ain't no Elvis talk. You ain't never heard me say Biggie Smalls alive. You ain't never heard me say JFK alive. You ain't never heard me say none of that shit is alive. Only person that I say that is alive is Tupac. And Tupac got more followers that think that he alive than that think that he dead.
I don't think so.
I think so. I believe so.
For that.
Well, you can believe whatever you want, as we already know. But I mean, facts are different things than what we believe.
Yeah. Let me ask a question. since you talk about, you know, his mom said this and that, right? I want to know this. Like, why would his mom entertain the fact that he was still alive when they put out that I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto video?
Probably she wanted to make some money.
Wait a minute, hold on.
No, I'm just saying, like, why would she entertain the fact that he's still alive?
Are you still down?
Yeah.
Or are you still down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't done by Death Row. That was done by her and the state, but that was the music that she had trying to make some money. But that was not done by Death Row. That was done by Jive and Interscope.
Okay.
But his question was, why would Afeni put that video out? Because the video insinuated that he lived.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was to make money.
To create more.
But that was the music. That would have to go with the song that she had. That's the music she had.
And let's be honest, Afeni was aware of the conspiracy theories at the time and what the people were saying.
No, it wasn't.
So she tapped into that.
No. It wasn't no conspiracies at that time. This shit done grew and grew and grew.
No, there were some, Reggie. There really were some.
And it was probably minute. This shit grew like this, but it was not no major conspiracies back then.
No, but Reggie, sorry, just to clarify, what I mean by conspiracy was the fact that people thought that he was alive, even shortly after he was pronounced dead, right?
Yeah.
Blastmaster seems to think that Tupac was in the Smile video with Scarface, but I mean, we all know that's not him, so I'm not sure why they think that.
And he's gonna show up to a video set with all those people on the video set and all of that, and he's hiding. And he's been hiding. Yeah, I know.
Who was the guy again? I mean, I'm not saying it's him, but I'm just asking. I mean, they should find him again so we could question him.
Wait a minute.
No, I don't believe. I'm saying. If it.
What? You believe he's faking his death? And they're gonna show up? Do you know how many people work on a video set? 10 people. Even if it was 10 people, you think 10 people could keep a secret?
I think it's certain. I think a certain amount of people know that he's still alive.
Back then.
You should go into comedy, man. Come on, this is too much. I'm cracking up here.
You're gonna be cracked about it, buddy.
We came into the day knowing we weren't gonna change you, late legend. I think I said that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't even know, dude. You feel me?
You don't know me, late legend.
None of us know.
Nah, I know of you.
Come on, John.
Again, I would have had me a couple soldiers on the line too.
Good question. Come on.
Okay. And then what about when Eric B say that Tupac was at the hospital and he was telling the doctors let me die and this and that, and the doctors were telling him we got the best.
Okay, I'll go back again. I'll go back again. I'll go back to you.
I just want to know. You feel me? I'm here to ask questions too.
Let me go back again. Let me answer the question. When one of your homeboys got shot, or other than TV, when do y'all see anybody other than maybe a cop or something, or other nurses or doctors personnel go back into the operating room with somebody suffering from 4 or 5 gunshot wounds?
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking you a question. Is that true?
I'm just trying to answer. When do they let you go back there? If we believe Tupac got shot. My point to that is Eric B is a motherfucking liar. Eric B, if y'all see on the picture, he was standing outside with the outlaws and stuff every time y'all saw Eric B. That ain't happened. Eric B wasn't back there. He wasn't back there with them in the hospital. I wasn't back there. Nobody was back there. Gobi said he was, but we know Gobi's a motherfucking liar. But nobody was.
Straight fraud.
So do you believe what Edie said when he said when they said Tupac was on the ground or some shit like that, and then Edie said that get down or they gonna shoot y'all? But I'm like, why would Tupac say some shit like that if he was shot in his chest multiple times from what people saying?
Yeah, I don't think the cop said that blood was coming out of his mouth and he said "fuck you" or something like that. I believe that probably was one of his last words saying, is what I really believe. I don't even believe shit when he said they were talking in the ambulance or something like that. because I think I
heard laughing in the car or some shit.
Yeah, I thought they got. Yeah. I thought he flew in a helicopter or something to the hospital, but maybe not. Maybe
don't say that. Don't say that.
I never heard of those.
That shit. Don't say that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, my thing is that when I looked at the interview when she said that shit, the girl, the lady, whatever, the white bra, whatever, you could tell the microphone said Channel Zero News, so that's when people get to speculate, like, did Pac have a movie crew with him, or was this all a setup? So that's why people think that Tupac is alive too.
I think the chick on that video off there, where the chick at the studio talking shit. I
that's
really
the
believe that
Gobi
was all
stuff.
staged.
Yeah,
the Gobi stuff. I really believe she was fake. I know that wasn't a real news thing. I really believe that was all, even her talking, because you hear right after she did all that talking, the guy tell her, good job, great job. I really believe that was all set up, and she didn't really feel that way. And my point to being that if he had a film crew or something like, to be honest, she would have been the bitch that they would have hired. They would have stayed with maybe the same chick they hired to do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a possibility that it happened then, right? That he had a film crew.
He didn't. Gobi was fired. I'm telling you, Gobi hadn't been around us since at least June 2000. Gobi and them would have did the House of Blues thing if they were still.
All right. Well, anyways, the question is, if either of you can answer, both of you can answer, whatever. But what is the difference between the RJ Bonds and J Mixes of the world and let's say you, Lay Legend? Like, why is it any different? Or would you not say that in a lot of ways you guys are very similar?
Nah.
Agree or no?
We ain't similar. We not similar because I don't go around flagging people's channels and lying on people and reporting to the YouTube police to take down a video just because I done said Tupac is alive. If I'm saying Tupac is alive, why is it making them so angry? That's what I'm saying. I got the right to believe. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not shitting on them, so why they worried about what the fuck I'm doing?
Well, my only
I don't mean about the
we not the same at all. Them some suckers, and what I think is that they just wanted to make some money off Tupac.
But I never hear J Mix or RJ Bonds say Tupac is alive. So why would you compare those two with Lay Legend? You know what I mean? As far as yourself,
I'm comparing them in the sense that. Okay, but listen, I'm
gonna Lay Legend. You never heard nobody else say Tupac alive? I think Lay Legend is really bad. Fuck no. People in the news be asking that shit. So I mean, don't try to act like a nigga own that. That's my own.
No.
Let the man speak, Gab. Let me speak.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the similarities are in the fact that, and again, I'm saying this sincerely, not trying to get people upset, but that both theories are wrong.
There's no similarities at all. You know why? Because I'm not blaming somebody for murder. I'm not saying, Reggie Wright is the one that did this. I'm not saying I got all this evidence saying that this person is the one that killed Tupac and killed Biggie Smalls, but they can't prove shit at all. They can come out with all these DVDs and have y'all buy Battle for Compton, whatever. And, I don't have a DVD. I just come out and say Tupac is live, and I get my theory to people.
Let me say something real quick. Hold up. My thing is this, when I merge with niggas, it's because I want to. I don't need to, nigga. You know what I mean? I got my own shit. My thing is, I ain't come on here for no stupid shit neither. You was fucking the whole time you got on here. I'm not the one, my G. You feel me? I came here to talk with my people. I don't even know who you is for real. Compare me to J Mix, RJ.
No, listen. Let me clarify so that you can understand what I'm saying. Well, how am I'm comparing or similar is that, like, both theories are wrong, and that's how it's similar. One is saying one thing and the other is saying the other, but both are wrong at the end of the day. So that's why I think a lot of people dismiss both of you and put you in the same basket, because it's like, hey, one's wrong, but he's saying this.
Don't nobody dismiss.
Hey, Cabo, J Mix theory is not that he's lied. J Mix theory is that it's just that he believes that I have something to do with the death of Tupac, a little half dead or whatever. So I just why you saying it's the same
Well,
Serious.
I just
You trying to imply like somebody should shoot. Man, I'm not a big fan. I do my own fucking thing. I ain't on here to try to get subscribers. I'm on here because I was invited. I don't even know who
no. I'm not saying anything about subscribers. I didn't mention subscribers. It's not about that. But the whole thing is, I mean, Reggie, with what you're saying, I mean, I agree. I just don't. Personally, I don't even believe J-Mix believes that. I think that's all a show. I think there's enough evidence that proves that he doesn't believe those theories. RJ doesn't believe.
And my thing is this is my thing about some shit too. If a shooter really,
Man, my thing is, time out. Hey, hold up. My thing is this. You asked the question, right? And he was implying like shit was fake. My thing is this, a nigga ain't coming here to be sure because I'm having somebody talk slick. When I got my own fucking shit, like that's what I'm saying. I came over here to show love.
But
and
Dad,
the
you
whole
get mad at
time,
somebody. You get mad at somebody that's just another guest. You can tune him out. Don't even have to answer his question. You know if that's the case. But you're doing this for me. You're doing this for me and John and Bon first. So don't take it out on me. I'm just go on to the next thing. But we know we're not trying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to know what the point. What was the point of this right here? Then you feel me? What was the point of the night?
the point of the night was coming together.
The point to try to dispel Tupac being alive. That's why we on here tonight.
No, I keep asking y'all to stop bringing that up. I keep saying.
Yeah, I'm up here asking Reggie questions about hella shit.
Yeah, I keep asking y'all not to bring that up.
God damn.
It's my chance to get to talk to Reggie.
There's something else. If that's the case, because that's all you're saying you're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
I think, man, y'all taking this bullshit a little too serious. You know, it's just question and answer. You know, I didn't think that the dude was basically, you know, trying to insult anybody. That's just what I get out of it. He just, you know, he was saying what he said or his belief on whatever. But, you know, to be compared to a known racist motherfucker and a fucking motherfucker that's a shyster is.
Did you? I know it's an interview that Pac say that he was with Death Row like 3 years prior, and it's going around right now. And
he did work. He did work with if y'all look at that video,
because then they compared it. They compared it to when he was in. What is it, New York, when he was like, "Oh, we beat these motherfuckers 3 years ago." Then they brought that other interview back and when he said something about he was with Death Row already.
Well, and then also I think in that same interview he talks about how Still gave him the biggest check he ever got. When he did something on above the rim, he said that was the biggest. He said that nigga gave me like, he didn't say the amount, but he said that was the biggest check I ever got for doing one.
Wasn't it like 200,000 or some shit?
He said it was something crazy. On above the rim, so you know it was cool with him. Like I said, their label Interscope was right across the hall, so I'm pretty sure every time he went over to Interscope, he probably walked across the hall and got some weed and came over there and kicked it with those ghetto ass niggas across the hall.
At the suites with Melanie, and I'ma keep it street. Your boy got felonies.
Ringing, she keep on calling me. My phone is ringing. She keep on calling me. My phone is ringing. She keep on calling me. My phone is ringing. She keep on calling me.